traditional Japanese gaming. Hi everybody, I'm Deanne and this is Wednesday. The game I'm going to be talking to you guys about is called Karuta. It was originally created in the Meiji period and was mostly played just within the courts. Karuta is a matching game, so to say, because what you do is the reader reads off the first half of one of the 100 poems, and then the two players try and race to find the second half. The 100 poems are a set of poems that were compiled by Fujiwara no Teika during the Heian period. These poems have a lot of variety on who wrote them and what they're about and all that kind of thing. There's also a lot of history behind each one of the poems. I'm not going to tell you about all of them since there are 100 poems. How this is played is there's two people facing off from each other. Each of those people are given 25 cards that have the last half of one of the 100 poems on them. They're called the Torifuda cards, which means they only have the last half of the poem and they're written in all hiragana, which is the basic Japanese script. Then the reader will read out the first half of the card, and the two players have to race to find the last half in the cards that are set out. There are very strict guidelines on where your cards are to be placed and how wide they can be across. Because of the 15-minute memorization time in the beginning, the players should be able to find the cards almost instantly once enough of the card is read, because there are certain points in the card where you can tell that it's different from the other 99 cards. It takes a second or less for people to react and go for those cards. How you get a card, which is basically like a point, is you have to grab the card first. I put quotations around the word grab because it's actually more like you're throwing the card. You have your hand flat and you try and throw the card away so that the other person does not get it first. There's rules to help people so that way you can throw not only that specific card, but the cards around it. So, oftentimes in Karuta matches, you'll see cards flying. Not just one, but 5 or 6. It depends on how many the person picked up when they're throwing the card. So, this keeps going on. The reader reads all 100 poems or how many is needed till the game is finished. The game is finished when one person has no cards left on their side and they are determined the winner because they have the most cards in their pile. Those are the basic rules and outlines of Karuta. Our word of the week is how are you? And in Japanese that's o genki desu ka? O genki desu ka? Which literally translates to how is your original spirit? So it is very impolite in Japanese to say no directly. So you would say something more like it's alright but not great, or something along those lines. If you say it's not alright, people then think you need to be hospitalized. So, じゃあね!